Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm Connie Myers. So this is to 70 and beyond. Last week, I was in Southern California and I was doing executive meetings. We were going around and looking at all the beautiful beaches and having conversations with my team. It was an absolutely amazing. So that's why you didn't see me last week. And I was just having way too much fun with my team members and looking at the beautiful sunsets. I should be posting some pictures about that. But anyway, so today I'm going back to Bernice Ross's article, Success Strategies from 11 of Real Estate's Top Female Leaders. And today I am highlighting one of my favorite people on the planet, Marci James. She is with Realtor.com, and she is truly an influencer in the industry. I've had the honor of having her interview me a couple of times for Realtor.com, and she is always an amazing person to have a conversation with. So I wanted to talk about her part of the article was how to become an influencer. Would we all love to have all those thousands and thousands of people following us? Well, according to Marci, who is the director of industry marketing at Realtor.com, she is the number one way to build influence in the real estate is to use social media. The question is, what do we do? We all know we need to be on social media. Even some of us don't want to be on it, but that's where you're going to need to go if you want to become an influencer. Marci prefers Facebook because it's the biggest part of her audience lives there. That's me too. I think most of the people that I interact with are all on Facebook. LinkedIn is becoming a bigger part of it, but right now it's Facebook. She uses Instagram, she says, for her personal posts because the platform is a little more intimate in space. Facebook is her workspace where she builds relationships and brings value to the relationships she wants to create. I seldom do any posts about Realtor.com. And that's an important point. Um, you really want to highlight, I thought that's why I like doing this sort of thing, where I'm highlighting other people and the amazing accomplishments that they've done. This week I had the honor of interviewing a couple of other people for my social media, and we didn't really talk much about what what I'm doing or what they're doing. She said to try and limit your time to about 15 minutes a day. Some of us just get sucked in and we spend hours and hours and hours on Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever. But she says to try and avoid that because otherwise you become overwhelmed by everything. You just identify those that are most important to you personally, as well as the influencers who impact your business. And then check in on what they're doing. It's not about you, it's about what they're doing. And then comment on the post. And don't just put a little emoji or say one or two words. Actually, write a sentence so that they actually see it. Um, and try to write something that is meaningful, authentic, and something that they're going to remember. So that's how you're going to reach that connection. Marci says you only need to do 4 or 5 of these posts per day for this approach to work. I know many of us try to do a lot more than that. I know I do. I end up getting sucked into Facebook big time. Excuse me. She says, focus on creating and bringing value to any relationships you build. According to Marci, influencers are approached by people all the time. The way to approach them is to truly be interested in who they are and what they are doing. If you're not going after them just to build your influence. Instead, you're approaching them because you have a genuine interest in being a friend of theirs and providing value to what they're doing. I do know that whenever I post anything personal or anything like that in my private group or on Facebook or LinkedIn, I get many more comments than I do if I try to post something about my work. So just keep that in mind. Another thing, if you're a real estate agent and you're posting a listing, try to make it something creative, not just a picture of the house, the front of the house. Try to make a comment about it that is something interesting about that particular piece of property. So this week, I am getting ready to launch my 6th book. You've been seeing it on my social media for the last couple of days. It's going to be, it's called When the Unthinkable Happens, Be Prepared, Be Ready. I wrote the book, excuse me. It's actually a book I wanted to write 20 years ago or 20 plus years ago when I was a FEMA inspector and trainer because I saw the need for people to be better prepared. And that certainly has not changed. If anything, it's gotten much more important. So, 61% of Americans believe they're going to be affected by some kind of disaster or crisis over the next 3 to 5 years. Only 15 to 30%, and I can tell you that 30% are not really prepared, have some kind of preparation. So, this little book is designed to be able to provide you with the basic starting information of how to become better prepared. It's designed for consumers and it's also designed for small business. So you'll be able to check that out. It's launching on the 17th. You'll be hearing more about it. You're going to see it all over my social media for the next couple of days because I want to let people know that it's coming out. And I'm very proud that it's my sixth book. So, anyway, so today I want you to think about how you can be an influencer on whatever platform you choose as your primary platform. And what can you do to reach out to the people that you care about and that you like? Check out my conversation with Tiffany McQuaid. She talks a lot about what they did during the beginning of the pandemic when everybody was quarantined, and how they actually grew their business and pivoted by providing services to their community. Things like ordering pizzas to help the restaurants stay in business, and then delivering them to people that are quarantined. Having this fun thing during the Easter time where they had people post bunny rabbits that they had sent out to people in their windows. And then she created a contest around it. Check out what she did. It was absolutely, I'm sure it'll give you some ideas. Whether you're in the real estate industry or if you're in something else, I think you're going to find it interesting. I'm really enjoying highlighting these beautiful women like Marci and Barb Betts and Amy Core. They're all on my Facebook. Check out what they're doing and how they are influencing the real estate industry, but also what they say applies no matter what business you're in. And if you're retired, there's also good information there. All right, my friends, that's the to 70 and beyond for today. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll catch you next week again, hopefully in my backyard like it is now. I'm sorry if you're back east somewhere. It's supposed to be 73 here today, which is about 10 degrees higher than it normally is. It's usually 63 this time of year. So here in Las Vegas, we're enjoying some beautiful weather. I'm sure a bunch of us are going to be watching the Super Bowl tomorrow. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Super Bowl if that's your thing. And I will catch you next week on To 70 and Beyond. Bye now.